Hello everyone. I'm not used to record video vlogs, but this time I feel like I should. And the reason for it is because the country where I live for the last 2.5 years, Ecuador, became very famous in international news. And unfortunately it became famous in a very negative way. And many friends of mine reach out to me and ask me if I'm still alive, if I'm okay, if I'm planning to evacuate. And this makes me very sad because, as you know, many people didn't even hear about Ecuador before. And when they see the news like this, they could think that Ecuador is all about drugs, gangs, and violence. Yes, indeed, we have some serious problems with the security, but trust me, it's not as bad as you can see in the social media. Right now, there's a Plaza San Francisco behind me. I'm recording this video at 11th of January from the historical center of Quito, the wonderful city. And as you can see, I can walk on the streets, nobody trying to shoot me, police doesn't try to harass me. And don't believe everything, whatever you see in social media, because social media always wants you to be in fear. They want you to be in hustle. They want you to make a quick and irrational decision that will harm you but benefits the manipulators. Don't reward manipulators with your fear. And that is my message to you. And that's why I don't want to support all of this negative social media narratives, and instead I would like to tell you some beautiful things about Ecuador that you wouldn't read in the social media. Did you know that Ecuador is one of the friendliest country in the world? If you will look at the visa policy of Ecuador, you will see that almost all the passports are welcomed here without visa. For example, people with Iranian passports, with Indian passports, with Palestinian passports, they have a hard time to travel due to visa requirements. But here in Ecuador, they're all welcomed without visa. That's one of the good things about Ecuador. And what you read on social media and about all of these gangs, those are just bottom 2% of society. And the most people in Ecuador are super friendly. And this is the reason why I choose this country to become a resident. Did you know also that it's super easy to become permanent resident here? What it takes to get permanent residency in other country? For example, in Europe or in US, they would either ask you to make a $1 million donation or purchase overpriced real estate or to get married. But in Ecuador, the permanent residency cost me almost nothing. Also, here is super easy to rent an apartment because there is abundance of options, very good quality and very low price. Those are all good things about Ecuador. And when I first time came here as a tourist, I was so amazed by the friendliness of local people, because nobody tried to scam me, nobody tried to harass me, even though I was an easy target for scammers because I almost didn't speak the language, I didn't know anything, but people always been so friendly and so helpful. And that's why I've chosen Ecuador as a place of my residence. And seriously, for now, I don't know any other place where I could have a better quality of life than here. And many friends of mine have been very surprised with my choice. But I would say if you will follow the crowd, you will not succeed in life. If you want to succeed, you need to find your unique path and to think few steps ahead and look at the opportunities those other people are not aware of. And that's why I'm choosing to stay in Ecuador. That's why I'm still happy to live here. And that was my message to you. Thanks for watching.